Thank you.
Please, can we talk to you, please? 1 minute.
Question. Yes.
How do you react to this judgment? Please face the camera.
Well, the judgment is very fair. It's not a fly that can run away in Nigeria. Please, give him space. Let him solve it. No, you're right. Get that to your head. Please, don't harass him there. Please, but everyone should calm down. I beg you. Allow him to sort out by 4:30. If he cannot sort out, then you can walk on. Thank you.
Please, can we talk to you, please? 1 minute. Question.
Yes.
How do you react to this judgment? Please face the camera.
Well, the judgment is very fair. We thank God. Dr. Doyin Okupe is just a victim of a honest mistake and a victim of circumstance. He was found not guilty of count 1 to 37, which borders on money laundering, fraud, corruption, and misappropriation of the monies he took from the office of NSA. But he had issues when it comes to count 38 to 59, which provides that he was guilty of an offense for collecting money in excess of 5 million, which is the permissible threshold under the Money Laundering Act. And the court has graciously listened to allocutors from him, and based on the evidence of his good character, given by impeccable Nigerians of the caliber of Dr. Ezef, a former governor of Anambra State, and Dr. Muhammad Idi Farouk, and his wife, and one of his sons, the court became persuaded that he deserves to be, given mercy. And that is why the court has sentenced him to 2.5 years in each of the count charge. And the court said the sentence should run concurrently, and in the alternative, that he should pay 500,000 naira each in each of the count for 26 count charge, in which he was found guilty of collecting money in excess of 5 million. And the court has said that he has up to 4:30 this afternoon to sort out himself by way of paying the fine, if he can. But if he cannot pay it, then he will now be taken to Kuje prison. I've told the EFCC officials they should not harass him. He's already a convict, but they should give him opportunity to sort out himself, just like the court has said. So that is where we are. Thank you.
So in effect, there is no conviction. He was discharged and acquitted on counts bordering on corruption and money laundering. There's no conviction.
Yes.
Very clear.
My name is Tolu Babaleye.
So sir, does that mean if he pays,
he will walk free? He will walk away freely if he can pay the fine this afternoon. And we are trying to. They find him guilty in 26 of the 59 count charges because he collected money in excess of 5 million. So a Nigerian should learn a lesson from this. You may not be guilty of of corruption when you deal with money, but when you collect 1 naira in excess of 5 million, you are in for a strict liability offense that has no defense. That is what happened. Thank you. My name is Tolu Babaleye. I'm one of the lawyers to Dr. Doyin Okupe. Thank you.
is he going to pay, sir?
One, he was convicted under the Money Laundering Act for counts 34 to 59. On the ground that he was collecting money, he would go to the former NSA's office and collect money, 10 million naira, 10 million naira, 10 million naira, for nothing. And that was in excess of the amount provided by the Money Laundering Prohibition Act. This is how we do things in this country. Corruption. What is different? What is corruption? Is it not corruption? Money that you are not entitled to, you will go and be collecting it without even minding that money was in excess of the money, the amount allowed by law. Is that not corruption? So he has been convicted, and then if by the time we get the judgment proper, we will still study the judgment and look at the other counts that he was discharged and acquitted. We will look at it very well and take the necessary decision. But for now, But for now, he was convicted for counts 34 to 59, which is 26 counts charge. And is to pay a fine of 500,000 naira on each count for that 26 count charge, or 2 years imprisonment on each of the counts. But the judge said the imprisonment will run concurrently. That is to say, in all, he will only spend 2 years and pay the 500,000 naira times 26 of the counts. That's it.
Sir, what we want to get now is this. The court found out that he did not run the money. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, the court found out that he did not run the money through a financial institution. Not that the money was procured and used for something else.
Because why? Why wouldn't he run the money through a financial institution? Because they know that what they were doing was bad. What he was doing with the NSA was bad. It was corruption. To pay money, to collect money, that's a way of, it's corruption. Why would you accept cash payment? You don't want to pass through the financial institution because you don't want it to be traced. You don't want to be traced. That's the essence of just collecting the cash money. That is corruption. That is fraud. Yes. Ibrahim, I'm Ibrahim.
Ibrahim,
Audu.
I'll do.
Yes.
Thank you.